Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look at my sheep. They are looking fantastic. Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grandad's Farm. My name is Alex, as always. We're out in our little loader here, so we're just going to go and shift some pallets of onions around. But I thought we'd just have a look in. They're all looking happy and healthy and well, which is fantastic to see. And as are the potatoes, actually. They're looking very, very good. They're starting to come into flower, which is good. We'll be keeping an eye on those, making sure they're looking nice and clean over the coming few weeks, because we want to make sure they get the best chance that they can to grow, so we'll make sure that happens. But now, well, today we're going out. We're going to do something I'm really looking forward to, actually. I'm looking forward to it and I'm not. The main reasons for that are because it's going to involve an awful lot of manual labor at some point during the day. But to begin with, like I say, we're just going to shift another pallet here. If I can just see where I'm going. There you are. Days. This is why we got this little loader here. It's perfect for shifting things around like that. It really, really is. Now we're just going to put it into the dry store. Well, we'll keep hold of it for now. And yeah, I think we're probably next delivery is going to be tomorrow morning there, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's looking good. And then, like I say, our next job is we're going out to do some classic square baling, some old conventional square baling with the county, with a borrowed baler, which is looking beautiful. Actually, it's very well maintained. Looks like it's going to be a great fun to have a drive around on it. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I haven't done any square baling like that in years and years and years, so it's going to be good. Now we're baling this up predominantly for horse hay. So it's going to be sold off to equestrian industries and stables and businesses. We're going to use probably the Marston trailer on one of the tractors, probably the Fiat, I would say at some point. We'll get that up to the field. It's going to take a lot of hand stacking because there's no bale sledge. So kind of hoping that there's not too many bales here, but at the same time hoping that there's all the bales here, because, well, we want to have as many as possible. So for right now, we're just going to cruise on up to the field there. It's all been rode up already. It's good to go. I thought because we're going for a bit of conventional old baling, let's stick it onto the classic. Let's put it onto the county there and get this fired out. It shouldn't take us too long to do. The stacking of the bales will take a while, and we'll definitely have me ready for a beer by the time we finish it. I can guarantee that much. But yeah. Beautiful day. It's nice and warm. We are creeping into summer now as well, which means that it's getting warmer. Days are getting lighter and brighter as well, and things are growing. Things are really growing now. We're a bit too close on that side. Let's not hit that. It's not my baler to destroy. This is a bit of a tight entrance here. Just try and scrape our way in. Wonderful. Yeah, so our cereal crops are starting to look very well, actually. I can't imagine some of those are going to be too far away, truth be told there. So hopefully another week or so maybe, and then we'll have to get them desiccated off to kill off any of the green in there as well, and then we'll be good to go. So watch this space for that one. As you can see here, this spring barley was a little bit later, but it's still looking pretty good. We are going to have to be pretty careful when it comes to... Oh, Lord, that's a tight gate as well. We have to be a little bit more proactive in kind of mowing down this path here and actually putting a bit of a road into here, getting those bushes on the side maintained a little bit, just so we can actually have some space to get up here without damaging too much of the crop. But look at that, it's coming along very well. Tramline's looking good and clean as well there. So yeah, I'm very happy with that, actually. I can't wait to get the old combine out into this, actually. I really, really can't. It's going to be a joy to get working with. Now, this one's going to be a bit tight as well. Ooh. Ooh, I've clipped the wheel. Lord, okay. Now, bringing this up here on the county, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good to get out there, but it's not the most agile of units here. It's going to be a bit numb, but hey, just look at it. I think it's a perfect setup. It really, really do. And I'll take some photos as we're going through this today as well, so we can kind of capture this. Yeah, it's going to be great. It really, really is. Now, this field here is ready to be worked over again, so as soon as we get this lifted off the bales lifted off this field, we will probably look at getting that worked over. Get this put into some grass as well there, so that'll be good. But yeah, let's get ourselves away. These balers are a little bit wide, even when they're in transport position. They do stick out a little bit. You've got to be careful about it and get it in, but once you're there, it's pretty much okay. I might just come back a little bit, actually, so we can get that little tuft there. And we'll be good. Let's get this folded out. So you pull on that rope and lift that up. There we go. Should just lock it in. Perfect. Well, alright then. We're pretty much good to roll. There's not too much more that we need to go. This has been used recently. In fact, the farmer who used that actually uses it more as a stationary baler, just to take round bales, break them apart and bale them into square bales of straw for, again, for stable horse usage really, and for small holdings. So that's kind of what it gets used for. So it doesn't really move too much, but what that does mean is that all of the knotters on this thing are ready and firing, because let me tell you, knotters are the work of witchcraft. If for any reason that you have a problem with knotters, I can remember never having any idea as to how to fix them. So fingers crossed we have no problems there. We'll lower that pickup reel down. Look at us go, baling hay. Fantastic. Some of it's not quite so fresh as a big clump there. It's going to be a little bit steamy, but we'll see how we get on. And then the rest of it's looking like good hay. You can see it's been down for a while because the grass is starting to grow up underneath it there, but we're doing our best not to kind of pick any of that up. And yeah, tethered it out 3 times, left it to dry in nice, cool, drying conditions there, and look at it, it's fantastic really now. Really, really is. I had a bit of trouble with the Acrobat. It kept clipping bits of other swaths and dragging them all in together, so some of the headlands are a bit bare, but all in all, I don't think it's done too bad a job. It's a bit noisy in here, but these cabs weren't built for comfort, that's for sure. And there are our bales. So before we go any further, let's just knock that off there. We're going to jump on out and see how we are looking for a bale here. Make sure they're looking nice and tight, which they seem to be. I'm happy with that. Good. So our pressure's looking good. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Just all we need to do is get cracking. Not too much to do here, but there's a fair bit to keep us going. A nice way to spend the day, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go around this first headland. Okay, so I hope you all do very well. Do let us know down below what you're working on, as always, what you're driving and where you are. Been a lot of interest in the my recent vlogging here, so thank you very much. I very much appreciate you all taking your time out to watch there and commenting as well on Simulation for the Nations channel. So thank you. If you have any further comments, questions or feedback, then leave them down below and we'll see what we can do to get back in touch with you there. Bit of a clump there we go. Good stuff. Alright then. There we go. These little bits in the corner here are going to be a bit tough, I know that much, but hey, we'll get there when we can. From the small time that I've been using that loader so far as well, I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant now. It's really doing a great job for me. Cannot fault it. It's perfectly agile. I'm still trying to do a little bit of fabrication work on some implements just to get a little bit more variety in what I can use it for, but that will come in time. Yeah, as you can see, this is rolled up. There's really not too much to get pushed through here. Bring it around. But yeah, ideally, if we were to do a lot of square bales hay, which I can't foresee at the moment, but if that time ever came, I'd love to look to kind of get a bale sledge here with this, and a nice a bale grab as well for the front loader. But I honestly don't see us doing too much more than this kind of amount that we're doing here. Maybe get like 100 bales or so if we could, but that'll be about it. I really can't see there being too much more need. At the moment now as well, we haven't got the acreage to put too much towards it because I do want to focus on getting some straw as well and also my cereal crops in, so we'll have to wait and see on that front, but you never know. But yeah, right now we are cooking on gas. We're going to keep on forging on here, and then yeah, we'll bring up the Fiat and then get some of these, as I believe they're affectionately called idiot blocks, so we're going to have to get some of these idiot blocks stacked up and get them into the new Dutch barn we have there. So we're going to be keeping our hay and our straw as well, so we'll have to get that worked on. But yeah, all in. Oh, we're drifting across there. Come on, Alex, keep in line. sack the baler, man. You need to get someone who's paying attention. There we go. Well, alright then, I have the drone. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to record this and drive, but we're going to give it a go. I guess we'll see how we get on here. We'll just have a walk back down the hill here and we'll go and get the masking trailer onto the back of that. The Ford's on the mower. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of mowing for somebody else tomorrow, so that's all kind of set up there, so we'll just leave that as it is. And yeah, we will see, but what we'll do is I'll just hop up through this little hedge here and have a walk through. A little walk through our body here, see what we think. It's looking alright. I'm very pleased with this actually. The ground conditions, we didn't really know what we were drilling into, so it went in well, but we didn't know what the soil quality was like. There's a few weeds in here we need to take control of. That is without question, so we'll have to get the sprayer man back out. But yeah, other than that, it's looking not too shabby at all, which is rather interesting. So we'll see if we can get that taken care of in the next couple of days, if the wind's going to stay down, because I want those killed off. And then yeah, it's a case of this stuff. We've got some oats on the other side of the farm, which is the winter road, so probably not going to be too far away. And spring barley here, yeah, that'll be a little bit longer. Yeah, that's going to be about another 4 weeks or so, I would reckon. But the oats are probably going to be good to go in about a week, maybe a little bit less. So we will see about those ones. But yeah, this field as well looks pretty clean for the most part, so that's good. And then from there, we'll have to wait and see. What we'll do now is, like I say, we're just going to go and pick up the Fiat. Walk down, get that looked at. I just don't know if there's maybe a little bit of a leak on the radiator in that county there, because it's losing a little bit of water. The temperature's getting very hot. And also running that baler, it's running at quite high revs and getting a lot of like dusty chaff around, so that can block up the grill a bit there and cause further cooling issues. So we'll have a look-see. Let's see what that's looking like. But we're in no rush today. We're making great time, so we can just leave it to do its thing for now. And I'll bring up like I say, we'll get some of those bales stacked. Fortunately, there isn't too many of them. Shouldn't take me too long to get them all stacked up. Still gonna be thoroughly in need of a beer when we get this all done, but we'll get that all taken care of. We'll get the Fiat started up, and then we'll see you back up the field, I think. Yeah, we definitely need to get these all trimmed off on the side here. We have to get that, hire in that big mower again, see what we can do. Oh, I'm speeding through the gate there. I lost my way. This is going to be the first real time using the Marston trailer, which is going to be exciting here. It's not too big and not too long, so we can still get around and through most of our gateways. There we go. Caused a little bit of damage in the corner there. Shouldn't have really planted so closely in retrospect, but there we are. That decision's already been long since made for us. And then we'll just cruise on over here. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, it's very thoroughly enjoyable little hour or so spent doing that, must admit. And now, like I say, we're just gonna get this parked kind of in the middle here somewhere. And we'll try and get this all cleared up as quickly as we can, I think. Well, alright then. There seems to be quite a lot of them here, but I'm sure we can get them all stacked up pretty quickly. Not too heavy either. On there, you stay there. But yeah, plenty of not too dense, so that they're going to be nice and light to lift for whoever's going to be using these at the other end. But not too soft that the strings are going to have issues, which is the main thing. So yeah, we'll kind of find that good sweet spot. And all I'm going to do is just kind of gather all these ones up in this area and then just move us on over as we go. And we'll see how we get on. But yeah, like I say, one day if we do decide and elect to go down this route of doing a lot of square bales, we'll probably look to get a bale sledge and necessary light grab as well. But right now, you know what, we're just going to have a bit of a workout in the afternoon sun here, I think. Should be fine. And okay, with that, we're just going to keep kind of ticking along, really, and see how quickly we can get this all cleared. So, just wanted to bring you up to speed with what we're working on here, really, at the moment. Next week is going to be the big day. The auction is taking place next week for the Sotheby's, for the classic car auction. So that means that the Shelby will be going up for auction next week. So we should find out sooner rather than later what it's going to look like. So it is, yeah, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be absolutely epic. So stay tuned, because we'll as soon as I know, we'll be letting you all know as well. So that could realistically provide so much potential for the farm here. So watch the space for that one. Until next time though, I have been Alex. This has been another episode of Saving Grandad's Farm. I do hope you have enjoyed as always. If you haven't, you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who kindly agrees to host everything as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.